All right, let's start putting these Photoshop mix skills together into a composition. I'm going to tap the plus button, go to image, and I'm going to start with the skyscraper image. Drop that in there. Plus button for a new layer. Image again. This is a shot I grabbed myself. I will let it resize the canvas. I'm going to rotate this image of this plant and get it to cover. Let's see here. We'll get it to cover this skyscraper. I'm actually going to tap on the top layer, lower my opacity a little bit. One thing I like about Photoshop Mix is that it will show you when you get center on both images with those blue crosshairs, but I actually don't want center in this case. I'd like to have the center of the plant more towards the center of my skyscraper image. And we'll go with something like that. All right, let's get started. I'm going to bring the opacity back up. I'll go to cutout. And let's play around with some shapes here. I'll do a little pinch to zoom so I can get this framed up the way I like it. And I will go to shape. Make sure I've got a rectangle. And you'll notice I'm in add mode right here. What I like about mix is that as I'm dragging the shape, it will show me the layer behind the top layer. So I don't have to go in and play with opacity. It's already done that. Now the question is, remember I had this on add mode. When I tap, will it reveal the skyscraper? No. That's all right, friends. Remember that was the add button. Let's hit the undo. We're going to tap that button again. We'll go to subtract, drag another shape. I'm using my finger to align it on that skyscraper. What is that? Is that the Chrysler Building or the Empire State? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And we'll tap on that building. And so now I've made a cutout just showing that slice of the layer below. Let's keep going. I'm going to do a slightly thicker slice right here. Tap there. And a little bit thinner. I'll move that a little closer. Tap there. And last one gets a little thinner still. Oh, maybe one more really super skinny one over here just for fun, huh? All right. And I'm pretty happy with that design right there. So I will tap the checkbox in the lower right-hand corner. I'm going to go to top left now. My cropping tool. And we'll just crop out a little bit here on all the sides. And check mark to agree with my cropping. And there you have it. There's a composition. If you're feeling like you've got this, bail out now. If you want to stick with me and see how I could work with different shapes and use blend modes and some of the looks that are available, please stay with me and let's keep going. I'm going to start a new composition here. And plus button. Let's go with, I don't know, I'm going to stick with these same two images. I kind of like them a lot. So there we are again. Feel free to fast forward, of course, because you've already seen me do this. Rotate. Square this up a little bit. Like so. All right, we'll take it. Let's go back to cutout and shape. And just for something different, I'm going to do some circular cutouts. And now I'm in add mode. So just drawing. I really like how the greenery pops through. Now, I'm not totally happy with the shape of that last circle. No problem. We hit the undo button. What I was saying is I really like how the greenery shows through. I think it's a nice contrast. And really with images like this, I still don't like that shape. With images like this, contrast is really powerful. I could see this totally being an editorial illustration of sorts. Okay, so there we go. We've made our cutout. If you wanted to, you could go into the refine button. Remember we talked about this, how we could then change the feather on our cutouts. I'm going to bring it back because I like that linear cut. Looking at the edges, I'm not sure if this will do anything tremendously dramatic. It gives us a little bit of difference to our edges, makes them look a little bit more organic and random, but I'm going to go back to smooth and I will keep them as is, and I will check the box, and I have returned to our main menu. Let's tap on, we're going to keep it on the top layer, and I'm going to go down to looks and start playing. Now this is impacting just the top layer as I go through these looks. Which one do you like? I like the ones where it really makes that green pop out. I'm going to go with punch. Tap the check mark. And let's go to the cropping tool. Final steps here to crop in this image. And let me get that right side a little bit better. And there we go. How's that? Hide my layers panel. What do you think, huh? I like it. I like how it punches through. I could totally see this being used for a magazine piece, or even just some fun art for your digital or real wall. Thanks for watching. If you are in my class, be sure to read the assignment descriptor so you know exactly what I want you to do in terms of creating your own image using cutouts and looks in Photoshop Mix.